Hi, I'm Jakub. I'm developer at Stacklok, an AI-first company that has been experimenting with ways to use MCP servers to improve our workflows and efficiency. We want to run the MCP servers that we actually use in a secure way. We only want to allow authenticated and authorized users to connect to the MCP servers. And we want this authentication authorization process to conform to the MCP specification. But at the same time, we don't want to keep maintaining the authentication or authorization logic in the MCP servers. We want them to just focus on the business logic and let something else handle the rest. ToolHive, which is the project that we are working on, lets you run an existing MCP server as a container and front it with a proxy that makes sure that only authenticated users can access it. In the demonstration, I'll be using one of our own MCP servers, OSV, that lets you access vulnerability data. And this server doesn't have any logic about authentication or authorization whatsoever. So first, we're going to start the MCP server. There is a couple of arguments that tell from which IDP the user must obtain their token. And the OIDC audience parameter says that the token that gets that the client authenticates with must contain MCP, exactly that, and the 3 letters. So we're going to start the MCP server, and next we are going to start our client. We are using LibreChat in this demonstration. The configuration is quite minimal. It only points to the URL of the MCP server. Then we can go to the LibreChat UI and actually connect to the MCP server. We will be redirected to our IDP because we haven't authenticated yet. At that point, we enter our username and password, which will prompt us to grant the consent to access the MCP server. And once that is done and the authentication is successful, a notification pops up that the MCP server is ready to use, and we can use that to ask about a vulnerability that the LLM probably has no idea about. And then we get the information about the CVE. That's all I wanted to show in the demo. So by wrapping a server in ToolHive, I was able to deploy the server and making it accessible only for authenticated users. If you want to try ToolHive, visit ToolHive Dev to get started. We also have a Discord channel. Myself and my team would love to collaborate and show you more. Thank you.